I know the place is a mess. Try to ignore that. We got a delivery yesterday from my favorite sponsor. Shout out Jet Hot Coating. They sent us a bunch of stuff for the 33, and the first item I took out the HKS turbo outlet. Look at that. God damn. So good. So I've got my 2530 turbo hot sides, turbo outlets, Tomei manifolds, and my Mines front pipe, all Jet Hot coated. Just wait, I'm gonna take it all out right now. But shout out Jet Hot Coat. If you're not putting this on your cars, you're sleeping. There's no reason to want to see that rusty, ugly, shitty manifold, and this solves that. But on top of that, it actually has a purpose and it works. So don't sleep on Jet Hot. I'm gonna open the rest of this. Can't wait to see it all on the engine. We're gonna be installing it in a minute. Okay, so we have the Mines front pipe Jet Hot coated. That's so sick. We have the Tomei manifolds, HKS turbo outlets, 2530 hot sides, and we have brand new R34 exhaust manifold shields. You see that cut I had to make? Because the manifold runner, sorry, the sun is weird. The manifold runner is bigger on this, so I just had to make clearance for it. Pretty stoked on that. So we're doubling up shields here. This is huge. This is huge for underhood temperatures. Anyway, now I can start bolting the hot side onto the engine, and that's the most exciting part. Cricket's still here. Okay. Saw the Jet Hot stuff come out. I left a little early. I asked Alex to assemble stuff, took it to the next level, and put it on the engine, which I'm not mad about. So we have the 2530s, our shields, our Tomei manifolds, our HKS turbo extensions. We need to add the turbo drains, and we're good on that install. I also stuck the sticker on the Nismo plenum. It looks phenomenal. I bolted on the Frenchies billet wiring harness pieces. Is one of the few Australian billet pieces I like. It's kind of low key. You don't really notice it's billet, I would think, especially in the engine bay. So this is coming together nicely. We got to do the pan, subframe steering rack, power steering pump, etc., etc. But as of right now, this is good progress that I love to see. Look how good these Jet Hot coated HKS extensions look. And then my cut was pretty perfect. I don't care that this is open. It is Jet Hot coated, but I would really like that one close because the intake comes up through here. Regardless, another piece I want to show you, which was not fun to install or to assemble, is the Nismo oil cooler for the 400R bumper. So these are all the pieces to install this. Here's the oil cooler and here's the ducting. You can see my fingerprints on it. So this goes right there, directs heat in and out, or directs cool air in and heat out, right here, if you didn't know. So that's kind of assembled. I could keep going, but I think I want to powder coat these brackets because they are just exposed. So I'll be sending these out for powder before I final assemble this. But I want to show you it. We've got the oil cooler set up. So the next step, which is a big one, is going to be stripping the front end, painting the bay, and reassembling. That is the next large step in this process. The coolest part about that is when it goes back together, it's going to go back together and be done. It's going to get the 400R hood. I already have the bumper. I've got the Series 3 lip. I got the Xenons. Not changing the fenders. I actually have brand new fenders, and we'll talk to the painter and see if he wants to paint fenders, bumper, grill, hood all together, but that's on him. And we'll be taking out all the unnecessary stuff. That's a lot of it's new from last time this car was together, like the coil, the heater hose kit, the oil cooler lines were new, stuff like that. But we got to refurbish all this, and I can't put used stuff in with the new, so I have to double buy. So that stuff only lasted me kind of a season. And my final predicament, do I run the R35 brakes, or do I wait for my HKS Endless Collab big brake kit, like these, but actually larger than these? So this is a 355 kit. I ordered a 375 kit as well. So I believe this kit fits underneath the TEs on the 32. So these were always destined for the 32. The other kit is for this, but it probably won't be here till like December. So if there's any chance of this car being done before that, I'll have to run the R35. But I could also just hold off and just finish it in December. Maybe this video is going up in December. Maybe I put it all off. Who knows? Anyway, that's the update. Taking the 33 for a ride. Idle's really good. Yeah, make the noise. Taking the 33 for a ride. For Thanksgiving, drag the R33 over. It's time, baby. We got the meats on there too. I realized I have to lower the rear so much to make these tires look good, because right now I hate them. Car looks like it can go off-road. Put in the comments what you think. Pre-fitment, pre-subgenre fitment. Fuck, it looks good. My favorite fitment subgenre, I can't say it out loud. My favorite fitment subgenre is this. Just like that, I hate the car. Cut the grill and the bumper off so we don't scratch anything. Headlights are coming off next. They're going on the shelf. And then we don't need to film it, but this bay is getting stripped and ready for paint, and we're doing something a little special that I hope I didn't say in this video yet. Should I just say it? Why not? It's not a secret, right? Okay, so what we're gonna do, the car's KH3, it's just pure black. Beautiful color, but if you just look at it wrong, it scratches. So, Peter had the idea. We're gonna base KH3. Yep. We're gonna clear it with, and then what, you put like a thing in it, or is it just flat clear?
They have flat clears or an additive that makes any clear flat. We're going to go with the whole flat clear setup.
Yeah, I think that's better. So we're going to flat clear it so it has the original sheen, but is protected, and you won't see like the whites and the edges and all the shit fucked stuff. I think it'll be cool. And like I said, if you were to just look at it, you would scratch it. So it's so much better to make it clear. The only thing scary about, or make it flat, the only thing scary about making it flat is if you touch it too much, you make it not flat. I mean,
you can't buff it, you can't denib it.
You can't really rub on it.
Yeah, you can't. I mean, you could rub it.
If a nylon like hose is rubbing on it, it's gonna polish it.
I don't think so.
I bet.
I don't know.
I've seen it, dude. Seen 100 times.
I haven't used it enough
in the game. Yeah. No, me neither, I guess. But normal flat things, like I satin blacked a set of wheels, I strapped them. Yeah. When I got to where I was going, where the strap was gloss black. It like polished it. So anyway, here it is. I don't know what I filmed. It's kind of torn apart. There's a bunch of parts over there. But when I got this car, there was some dead paint. There's one little spot in the hood right here. Look how dusty this thing is. And then around all the trim was kind of bad. Mostly here. So you can see that dead paint in this region. The paint looks really bad. The car is really dusty, but Larson is going to try to make this look perfect so the glass can go back in. Then the car will be completely detailed at some point in its life. And is it working a little bit?
Yeah, we're good now. Making progress.
It's going to look a lot worse before it looks better.
Yeah.
Fuck black cars. Say it with me.
Fuck black cars.
Last night in the darkness of night, the 33 was assaulted of all of its valuable parts and everything it has. So there is no, I mean, there is some stuff left, I guess. We got the fuse box, the wiring harness, and the clutch line. That's about it. It's ready to get painted, and we're going to do something different with this. I think I said it, but I don't know. So you'll see it in the next clip. All right, this is the scariest thing I've ever seen. My R33 cost me a butt ton of money. Is in a pretty rough state right now. Luckily, this car is really fucking clean. There's zero rust. Not a little bit of rust, not like some rust. Zero rust. And it's ready for paint. So with this one, because of the flat clear, both this one and the other black one, we're going to have to do the wheel well liners first. Don't want to tape on the flat clear. We're just uncomfortable doing it. So wheel well liners get done first, then we paint the bay. Let's go. All right, the 33's in the booth, and it has been undercoated. So this gets sprayed. We did a little less than normal because we have to do some pinch weld repairs. It kind of right here is crushed up. So we'll fix that. And now that this is all dry, oh, it feels nice. Now that it's all dry, we can tape to it and begin the paint process. Like I told you, we're going matte clear on KH3. So it's just gonna look like a really nice factory paint job. Never done it before. Mine will be the test mule. I think it'll be good. I don't believe we'll do it on many cars, but like I said, or probably have said, or maybe have said, because I can't remember what I've said, is black paint scratches so easily that if you had to wipe dirt off of a strut top or something, you would just fucking mangle it. So let's get to the painting. This is what we've been training for. It's happening. The car is black. It was always black, but it's fresh black now. So like I told you, we're doing the matte clear. We're doing a really high solids, top of the line matte clear. I don't know where it is. Is this it? Yeah, it's RM, ultra flat clear. This is gonna be super cool. I can't wait to see this. And like I said, this is a tester. So moving forward, all black cars will probably get this. Look at this dude's paint suit. Hey, nice suit. Nice suit. First coat of clear. I'm not going in there because I'll make a mess, but it looks good. Okay, so the matte clear is done. Just to give you an idea, it's like pretty matte. Now don't pay attention to the finish yet because it needs to flash out. They said 24 hours for it to flash out and make it the full matte, but I like this sheen. If it stays close to this, I will be pretty happy. Not quite flat, not quite gloss. Looks a little glossy in there, but that's still probably wet. It's more of like a satin, I'd say, up here. Definitely not like a gloss. Pretty cool. So this is probably what we'll be doing for black cars moving forward, or anyone who wants like a more OEM finish on their Skyline Bay, which I don't know. I think this is cool. Put in the comments if you guys think it's cool to try to do like an OEM plus paint job, because that's really what it is. In the Bay, they just shoot base, kind of doesn't age well. This should be protected from things like, I mean, I wouldn't leave brake fluid on it, but if you did spill something or something happened, I think this is the best. So put in the comments what you guys think, and tell me what car you've seen come through that you think would be best if we went back to a matte. I think all the darker colors could benefit from a matte, maybe. Anyway, we're gonna let this flash out. We'll bring it back tomorrow. It's time for my VIN tag to go on. Let me see him. Let me see him.
Oh.
Brand new. Stick the fucking thing. Just stress you out. Ooh, that's a good ass sound.
All right, we're done.
Bay complete. New brake master, clutch booster. Even though this looks weird, there's like some coating on it. It's brand new, I promise you. New clutch master. This is special. Had to get that black cap. Normally they come with an ugly yellow cap. Not for your boy. New booster gasket. We got it all. You're going to see a lot of brand new OEM stuff for this car. We got the matte on, the brake master, the booster, the clutch master, the clutch booster. She looks so fucking fresh. God damn. We're back on the R33, and what we did was install our very nice, very full custom wiring specialties harness. This integrates VCAM into a factory style instead of doing a pro harness. Wiring Specialties is offering these plastic covers, which is super cool, but these they molded. These are usually dusted. They usually look like shit. Wiring Specialties had them reproduced. Super cool piece. I used to hoard these, and now I no longer have to because Wiring Specialties makes them. VCAM's in. Had to shorten the wire a little bit, little bit, because they didn't have the engine. But now that we do, we got it on, shortened it. It's perfect length. Take the valve covers off and get them refinished. Got the alternator on. Got the hole drilled for the HKS trigger kit. You guys might know I was anti-trigger kit, and it's because we always had issues with them. We've done now, how many HKS trigger kits? 2, 3? 4, and we haven't had a single issue like we used to with the Link/PRP setup. It was always an issue of distance to the pickup and stuff, and it was fucking annoying. So the HKS one, in my opinion, is the best one for the car. We also did a trussed. I already had this pan. I got it off a part out car. Extended sump. So it's lowered about that much. I think it's 3/4 of a quart more. Does that sound right?
Yeah.
3/4 of a quart extra. The only negative is it is closer to the ground, but my car's not like super slam, so not a big deal. The ring and pinion are in now. I'm waiting for my Greddy front diff cover. I got the Greddy rear diff cover, and we put turbo drains on. It's all coming together now. Not long now before it's in the car. Alrighty, continuing with the R33 build. The harness is pretty much on. I think I showed that. Crank pulley's on. We're waiting for the power steering pulley add-on. Subframe's on. R34 steering rack is on. R34 steering rack line. He's painting the other line right now. That is supposed to be black. This was a brand new in-box OEM R34 steering rack. Brand new power steering line. Brand new power steering pump. Brand new alternator. Like, this thing is going to be a 0-mile car when we're done with it. So get excited. This is the one. This is getting exciting. Got the Nismo sway bar on. Brand new end links. Brand new Nismo sway bar bushings. There's a lot that goes into these fucking things. A lot of little tiny annoying ass pieces, but it's coming together. Okay, like I just said, Dom pulled the dents out of the 33, but I want to show it because now it's like flat black and looks like a fucking DJ No Way car. Look at this thing. It's the saddest thing. So let's talk for a second. What'd you find that we're glad we're doing this? There were some deep scratches in the door.
Rock chips. I mean, just like it's a 25-year-old car. You know what I mean? So
It's older than that.
it's pretty good. It's a black market car.
What the hell does that mean? This is a gray market car, which I want to correct everyone on that. That's why he said black market, because he's trying to insinuate that it's illegal, which it is not. But all these cars are gray market. Yeah. Black market is when they're illegal. Anyway, so
The clear is super thin on the quarters.
super thin.
Yeah, so it's like next time this thing gets detailed, cut, buffed, like it
would be done.
Yeah, you're burning through for sure. But
Hold on, I'm gonna sneeze.
bless you.
So the goal now is, well, after he's done with this, is going to be to paint the parts that need to be painted, which is bumper,
Complete front end.
hood, fenders,
Complete front end,
side
yeah.
skirts.
Yeah.
I bought another set of side skirts. They're not that expensive, and I didn't want to like just keep stacking paint on stuff, so I bought another set of side skirts. The rear spats, we're gonna fix the crack. There was a little crack, hairline crack in one. Fix that, do that, and then we're gonna roll the fenders or quarter panels, and that's what's like the scariest part. That's why I'm kind of glad.
That's why it's like we're gonna reshoot the whole car basically. I can base whatever I need to if need be. So it's like best
It's
time.
sick.
Yeah.
So the idea is to do as little paint and mostly clear to get the
Yeah,
clear
it's gonna
back.
be mainly like a flow coat, but you know whatever I sand through or
Flow
have to
coat.
fix.
Oh.
Yeah, whatever I have to fix is gonna get base. So
Yeah, and like rolling the rear quarter panels is
gonna
always
crack paint.
yeah. We're gonna crack 30-year-old paint.
Yeah.
Nice thing is we can roll the front fenders before we paint them.
Exactly.
And then we're painting the 400R hood. So this car, what's the goal? Like, what's the timeline? End of next week?
Probably a year.
Yeah, that sounds about right with fucking this.
No, I mean
This thing.
it should be ready for paint by next week. Yeah.
And then next week it'll be painted.
Yeah, pretty much.
End of the week.
Yeah, we're gonna do batches.
Yeah.
Obviously, to really.
We have a lot of parts.
focus.
Our paint booth is kind of small, so we normally do batches. The car goes, then the skirts and the doors and the trunks and all that stuff. If we can fit it all goes. Sometimes we have to do a third batch. The nice thing with the KH3, not metallic, super easy color. It's just straight black. It's good. Then when it comes out, rear subframe gets dropped, tank gets dropped, etc.,
I mean,
etc.
this is going to go like the top of the line clear, top of the line products. We're going to let it sit, shrink.
Should we do the coating in the rear?
Raptor liner.
Well, we're not doing Raptor on this.
Or the Sem.
Yeah.
I mean, it's your call.
Yeah, I'd like to do it. I don't know. I truthfully
It
love to
looks
do it.
sick. I mean,
Yeah, it does look good.
awesome.
So what we're trying to decide here is, do we want to do this in the rear? And I kind of do. Just because I want it uniform. I do love this flat, too. That looks so good. Oh, We're doing this underneath the trunk, and wherever it applies.
All your carbon's gonna get flat clear.
Yeah, and then we're flat clearing all the carbon so it looks like a dry carbon. Fix the pinch welds, which is my favorite part of this whole job. The pinch welds are fucked. Oh, they all are, unfortunately. But they're pretty good now. They're much better now. I say we do. I just get to weird about like not doing the middle of the car.
I mean, if the rear's out, the middle's not much farther.
I know. So maybe we'll do the whole underside.
Yeah.
This stuff's really good, the chip guard. So pray for me, because this is hard on my mental health. I'm being serious. Don't fucking laugh about mental health. No, it is hard for me to like bite the bullet and do this, but like
You didn't have to do that.
I didn't have to do it, but the idea was, do I want a 90% car or a 100% car? And it's my car, and I haven't had one in 2 years, and I honestly think, let's go 100. Let's hit May hard and have a car that no one can talk shit about, and that's what we're working towards. So onward, upward. This thing is going to be sick and hopefully not be flat black for very long. I got to replace the gas door. So, and the next week, painted.
We'll see.
Be able to reassemble
We'll see.
this motherfucker. I guess I never explained, or maybe I did, and I should start explaining now. The main reason we're painting this car, in my idea, or in my mind, is because we had to roll the fenders. Yeah. Did you crack any paint?
A little bit.
You did?
Just a C hair on the passenger side.
So, can you put that back on so we can film this?
Yeah.
So, what Peter had the idea to take the coilover off, put the wheel on, because these are going to be my most aggressive specs, expensive Grex. I don't know what the fuck I was going to say. Aggressive spec setup, 285s, 295s on a 10.5 15. And we're not changing anything here, so how did it go?
It was good, man. It honestly just barely touches right there.
The only problem I see is that we haven't touched like alignment.
Suspension, yeah. I mean, you definitely, if you dialed some camber, like maybe a half a degree of camber in, it'd be perfect.
Well, my question is, can we roll more?
Yes.
Okay, that's what we should do. What happened here?
What do you mean?
Feel that?
It's probably just a little bit of schmeg from the hammer.
No, it's a flat spot. It's a dent. Not that it matters because on the backside, but like what happened there?
So you're probably feeling one of the spot welds.
Oh yeah.
Because there's a ton of spot welds.
I just feel a little dimple here.
Yeah, the dimples are the
Throw that
spot
up.
welds. But I'm gonna have to
what?
put the car down.
Oh.
So I was using the jack to really push it up.
Makes sense.
But yeah, this side I didn't crack any paint. The other side I just barely started cracking it.
But that's fine in this instance.
Yeah, it's getting painted.
You'll sand it all down, spray it. All right, we'll go down with the lift. There was a weird soy sauce packet under my seat, he said. Which is weird, honestly, because I changed the seats. But that's not...
They were stuck to the 34 seats or something.
Yeah, true.
We'll put a light on it.
It's touching now. I see what you mean.
Yeah. But like how... If you have your attack stance or your aggressive stance, like you're really not.
It's my favorite genre.
Yeah, genre. But it's like, so I gotta get a little bit more right here, but it's not even touching. You know what I mean? Like.
So I'm scared. I'm scared because I see it towed in, and I don't know where the alignment spec would be.
Right.
So if you were to tow that out,
like,
that's. I mean,
this is.
I'm probably gonna be. I mean, I'm not gonna be that low. Go up with the jack. Let's see how low I would actually be. No, go down. I'm sorry. I said go up. I meant
so
go down.
your ride height will be like.
Stop.
Not there.
More. Go up.
Your ride height.
No, my ride. Go up. You're wrong.
Ride height's like that.
Wrong. That's how it was. It's not how I'm gonna rock it. Go up. I'll tell you where my ride height's gonna be. Stop. It's probably gonna be my ride height. So this will be the ride height. I think roughly. It's hard to see without getting like away from the car, but I would assume that's kind of where it's gonna be. Don't you think?
Yeah, I mean that's aggressive as fuck.
The front will be a little over the tire, back a little tucked. Yeah. Can I see your phone? It's time. This is being transplanted from here into there. Where are you putting base? Let's hear it. Come into the frame. The rear. So I guess basically where there's no.
Yeah, I mean the back of it's gonna get sealer, it's gonna get base. Anything that's primered is gonna get sealed and based.
any kind of burn throughs, I mean, I kind of have a good idea of what I need to do. The whole jam's going to get based out because these are super thin. And
what's the point of not just basing the whole car?
It's pretty much going to be the whole car.
Is it minus like the whole roof?
Well,
honestly, the roof was all etched though.
Yeah, that's in the clear.
Oh, it was?
Yeah,
okay. So A-pillars probably won't... Oh, they will get based because you're going to spray over.
I mean, the fenders are going to be brand new, so we're doing brand new fenders. The color is perfect, but why wouldn't you? You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's like...
So we are pretty much painting the whole car?
Pretty much painting... Yeah, I mean, at this point, we are, yeah.
Will you do the whole quarter at that point?
Yeah, the whole quarter's going to get done, especially on the other side with the antenna delete.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, yeah, so I didn't mention that. I went against my religion. Guys, you have to understand, like, there's very few things that bother me enough to change OEM. One of them was the R33 specific antenna. So welded, no bullshit. You got that perfect by just welding, grinding, welding, grinding. Yep. So there's no filler. There's just the primer pretty much at this point.
3 coats of some high filler primer.
And then rolled the quarters.
Yeah, the reason why I went ahead and primed the quarters is whenever you like fold like a panel or do some like rolling like this,
it cracks.
The paint is just so like stretched out.
Yeah. It didn't crack though.
It didn't crack. It cracked at a couple small spots, but it's like
the other side didn't crack.
The other side was yeah, but it's like just strip it down.
At that point, just do it.
Better
so you'll do rocker all the way to pinch weld. Yep. We repaired the pinch weld. Are you gonna fix that little one a little? It's fucked up right there a little. It's a little high.
What are you talking about?
The pinch weld. Underneath the car. You're looking on the top. Right here.
Oh.
See, it's a little high there.
Right here.
No, down a little further.
Right here?
Yeah.
Oh, we can try and pull it down.
Pull it down just a hair. Yeah, and then what was up there?
This
the
was,
seam for the...
actually a little nick, like a rock chip.
Oh, weird.
And it went way down to fucking metal, so...
So you just primed it?
Yeah.
So, this is scary. I hate to see my car like this, but honestly, I know... We've done enough paint jobs. I know it's going to look fucking killer. Yep. So, I guess the next clip you'll see will be this thing getting sprayed. Pretty sick. Super stressful day. Show you why. So the base has been laid down. It looks super good. It's crazy to see my car flat black, not scratched. Scary to look at. It's like blotchy looking while it dries. Just looks terrifying, but here it is. So this is 3 coats of base. We were only gonna clear it, and I guess that went out the door. I don't know how I feel about that, but regardless, it'll be cleared next with 3 coats of some, maybe 4. What do you got for paint in there? Can I show it?
Yeah. So this is the clear.
Or for clear, I should say. I don't care about the paint.
Got some Glazier 923-460. Haven't used it. We're gonna.
And you said that's.
It's good stuff. It's quality stuff.
Why'd you go with that?
Asked a bunch of people, did some
reading,
and they said it's some good shit. So I figured, why not? You know.
Okay.
So yeah.
So 3 coats, maybe 4 of clear. Thing's gonna look gnarly. Doors, car will be painted. It'll chill in there for probably a week.
Week and a half.
Week and a half. We'll pull it out. Bumper, hood, fenders.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a lot. Yeah. Skirts, Ganadors, door handles, all that fun stuff will be painted after. But I wanted to show you the process where we're at right now. We have doing batches for multiple reasons. One, our booth is just not that big to have everything all splayed out. But I'm stressed out. Clear currently on already. God damn, I don't want that door to slam. I'm not getting too close, but we'll film the process in a second. This is terrifying. Sorry if it's not focused. There's a piece of glass in between us. All right, so one of the inherent issues with banking footage is I didn't do any outros. So I'm doing this outro now. I just had to find a good place to stop the video. The car looks insane, and you guys are going to get to see it hopefully by Sunday. What the goal is to upload this, maybe upload another one Saturday, and then upload the last one Sunday, or make Sunday's videos super long. Put in the comments which you think I should do if you've made it this far, and get excited. This was worth all the wait. The car's on its way to Cali. I fly out in a couple hours, and I get to drive it on the California roads before I even got to drive it on Connecticut roads. So stay tuned, get excited. Thanks for watching. See you boys next time.